Hi, my name is Sam and today I'm going to show you how to meal prep. We're going to be making chicken Parmesan pasta. So right now I'm working on the marinade, and for it you will need a 1/4 cup of olive oil, the juice of a full lemon, alright, that should be enough. 1/2 tablespoon of oregano, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and just a pinch of pepper, and then 3 cloves of minced garlic. Alright, and then we're going to mix the marinade all up. Right here we have some chicken tenderloins, and I'm just going to take them out and see the thickness of them, because you don't want them to be too thick because it's going to take longer to cook. So these are probably about a little under an inch, and I might be slicing them in half. Okay, I'm about halfway through cutting the chicken tenderloins in half. And one thing I would like to say is that you can use chicken breast for this. We just found the chicken tenderloins in the store, and we just decided to use them instead. So normally we do use like normal chicken breasts for it. Alright, so now I'm going to put my chicken in a big gallon sized bag. You probably don't need a gallon, but it's just easier. And I don't like touching raw chicken, so I'm using a tongs right now because it's gross. Alright, and then we're just going to dump our marinade in the bag. And then mix it all up. Alright, and you want the chicken to marinate in the juice stuff for at least 30 minutes, but I usually go about 3 hours or so, and you can leave it for like overnight too. Just the longer the better, basically. Alright guys, it's the next day. We decided just to make the chicken today because I just wasn't feeling it last night. So over here we have a big pot of water that's going to be coming to a boil. And then there's a 1/2 pound of angel hair pasta that I broke in half just to make it a little easier when it's all cooked to eat. And then this right here will be kind of our last step, but there's some oil and butter. And 2 cloves of minced garlic. So I'm just waiting for my pan here to heat up. And then we'll put our chicken in. Alright, my chicken is ready. We're going to have to do the chicken in batches because there's just no way that I can put all the chicken in one go here.
Yeah.
The juice. First batch of chicken is all done. Alright, our water coming to a boil, so we're going to put in our angel hair pasta. And we're going to stir it. And we're just going to cook it until it's al dente. Alright, and our chicken is all done. We're going to move it to the plate, and we'll come back to that at the very end. Alright, so you want to drain the pasta, and then you want to rinse it with cold water. Alright, so we're just about done with everything, and we're going to cut up our chicken in just little strips like this. And being that the chicken is so thin, all the chicken pieces should be cooked. Alright, in this pan I have some oil and butter, and we're just going to heat it on like medium. And we're going to melt the butter, and then once the butter is mostly melted, we're going to put in 2 cloves of minced garlic. Alright, we're going to add in our garlic. And it's still really low, and that's what, it's still not heated up all the way. That's what you want, so you don't burn the garlic. And you're going to want to cook this just for a couple of minutes. Now when you're doing this part, the recipe calls for kale or like spinach, and this is when you would want to add it in, is when you would put your garlic in. But somebody doesn't really like greens, so we leave that out. And we also leave out tomatoes that you could put in it too, but Zach doesn't like cooked tomatoes.
Yeah, cooked tomatoes are gross.
So this is just about where I want it. So we're going to add in our pasta. We're going to turn the heat down to about really low. You're going to add in your cooked chicken, about half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and half of the juice of a lemon. You like this, or we like the dish to be very lemony. And then we're just going to toss everything together and wait for the Parmesan to melt, and then we're all done. Alright, the Parmesan is melted pretty nicely, so we are going to dish this into separate containers and meal prep it for the week. I'm going to try to get this to be as even as I can, but probably won't be. How much chicken? This one needs more. Alright, this meal only takes about ½ hour to cook, besides with the chicken marinating, and I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe, and hope you give this a try.